Hi guys, hi ladies, and welcome. Right, what I thought we'd do before we go to bed, I thought we'd start on the little Dansette. Needs a good cleaning this, but it's pretty clean, it's not bad. It needs a clean, but it's pretty good. But that arm's a bit manky, we'll see what we'll do about cleaning that up. It's got a cartridge in it. And I think I'm going to get a stylus for that. Yeah, we can get a stylus for that. Yeah, we can order a stylus up for, I might even have one actually. But anyway, we've got a cartridge there, it does work. I tried this the other week and it did actually work, sort of. We've got all the stickers on it. It's a shame somebody scratched this. Why do people do that with the stylus? We've got the stickers there, all that lot. So yeah, first thing we need to do is the one thing we do on all these, because we're going to replace it. Cut off the power lead, get rid of it, because we're not going to try it. We already have tried it. It does work to a fashion, so we're going to see. We're going to see what to a fashion actually means. Now, have I got, where's my little tub? Where's my little tub? So what we'll do, we'll take that off as well, because it will only fall off and get lost. It can be glued back on. Yeah, these screws are all brass, probably steel coated brass, plated brass. They're not actual, they're actually steel plated, brass plated, not real brass. But we want to, first thing we want to do with this is try and clean the actual deck up. If we can't, then we'll put a new one in it. It'd be nice to have it with the original stickers on it. So the first thing we'll do with this is clean the deck. See if we can bring it back a bit. Yeah, the unit we did the other day, yesterday, the steeple tone, which was also badged as a Tullux back in the day, and a few others. That's gone to the person that commissioned it. That was bought to order. And it's, the guy was over the moon. He was a good friend of mine, the lad who's got it. He was over the moon with it. And that's how we like things, isn't it, guys? We like things, we like people to be happy with their purchases. So this should now just lift out. Yeah. Yeah. Got no fucking. Let's see if I can pull it up at the back. There you go. There we go. That is not bad. On this, the tone is actually doesn't move hardly, so we need to look at that. Right. EL84 valve. You can see back in the day they weren't fussy about how they put their transformers and stuff in, were they, guys? Right. Alright. So what we're going to need to do here, that's your wire to your record player, so we can start by unwiring the record player. We'll start by doing this. There we go. Unwire the record player. There you go. That's got that. Then that one, that's done. Then this. Take that out there. Out there. This actually doesn't look too bad. On the underneath, it's the top where it looks disgusting. The case looks nice inside. And I don't know what we're going to do here because means pulling the fucking knobs off really and taking the amp out. I mean, it's got to be done anyway, I suppose. Let's get the see, the problem we have with these try and keep it straight while you pull the knob. There, the fucking knob turns fully now. I thought that was too much. Didn't think that was enough. Ugh. Yeah, turns fully now, that tone knob. Pushed too far on. These things here, toner, we're gonna order. Yeah, we'll probably order new ones. Them decals. We'll leave that for now. Now we'll just get this one off as well. Give it a good. Give it a good pull. There you go. Put the knobs in there. Put the screws in there with it so they don't get lost. Take the you need to get the knobs off. Oops. Let's move this lot. Move the record mechanism because none of that doesn't want to go, and I need to clean that record mechanism. I'm not going to repaint it. I could. Let's turn this round. and see if I can get to this way. That's got it. Yeah, I just couldn't get the purchase on it, guys. Now let me say one thing, guys. I was watching a video tonight called Classic Obsessions by Gary Mavers. He used to be in peak practice, and he actually highlighted asbestos. Now, can't get into that. I have to take that out first, because we definitely need the knobs out. Right, this is actually these are relatively easy to do, guys. I mean, but this is nicely. So yeah, I'd rather take the screws out, get it all in bits, so you can shift the amp over to the other side. It all needs redoing. But what we're going to do, we're going to just turn this pretty much into just an honest record player. Where's the rectifier in this? It's got to have one in it somewhere. Is it on the bottom of the chassis? Gotta be. It's got a fucking recce in it somewhere. It hasn't been replaced. Lovely. So where the fuck have they put the rectifier in this? Oh, I've just found it. Right under there. There we go. So now we can get a turn on that now and get the screw out. So we've got the amplifier out now. So we'll get this one. So I mean, once you right, that one there's a bit, because whoever put the screws in at the factory put them in a bit wonky. But we've got them. That's not quite, but we don't want to tear it out. There you go. There you see. Now, there's your rectifier, that little piece of metal. Right. Now, let's take it off the speaker. There you go. Right. There you go. That can be cleaned. The bits can go up there that we've taken off. We've not put them inside because they'll fall inside the case and everywhere. Now we can move this out of the way. Right. Now, And that's your amplifier. Not much in there, guys. Not much in there. But enough to do the job. Right, so let's bring this is actually quite a nice little record player. I bought this off Steve. I mean, it's got a cartridge in it. Where's my glasses? There they are. It's got a cartridge in it, and we do know what the stylus is. But I'm going to take the cartridge out for protection. I think it might clip out, but let's leave the cartridge clip in so we're not messing about. Because I think you can just unclip it there. I think you can just lift that. Let's just take it out this way, fuck it. Look at the length of that screw. The fucking washer under there as well. Now, let's see if we can get this off without snapping the fucking wires. It's actually a proper garage cartridge that as well. It's a proper garage cartridge that, guys. Where's my screwdriver? That's a garage cartridge. There you go. That saves us damaging it, and it's not designed to come off. That is. That's not designed. What we'll do, we'll put that in the tray of stuff. And that washer that fell out. That's only because of the length of the screw. But I think, yeah, this is a garage cartridge. It's a GCM 2 something. That screw's a bit long, and that's why that washer was put in. Yeah, because you don't screw that all the way into there. How's the actuator? It feels as though it's gone a bit hard. Maybe okay. The stylus on this just clips out. Feels a bit hard, but yeah. But we can deal with that. Right. Now, I've got no detergent. I did have. Use IPA to start with. The IPA will take the worst of it off. It's mainly on the arm here, look at this. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get that off. It might even be scratched. And that's rusty there. Let's try. That's not bad. Oh, that's taking, yeah, that's doing the job. Got some sellotape there, needs to come off. Let's get that sellotape out of the way. Look at the mess of this. I hope they're not joined. Look at the mess of that. Now, if I don't think they're joined, I think they're just tucked out of the way. But we need to get to it to find out. Right, look at this bit here. There you go. Right. Now the problem, there you go, is we can clean all this. Don't know whether that rust or bit of patch will come off. I think it's rust. It's just stained. But what we're doing, we're using the scouring pad. And that's just taking the there, that's looking better, isn't it? That's looking better already. Yeah, we don't want to go too hard, but we just want to see with a bit of luck. See that what looks like scratches, there's most of it's coming off. See, I've got another one of these decks, but I'd rather use the one it came with. Now look at that now, guys, that's a lot different. That is more acceptable. So let's finish cleaning the arm. See, it looks like it's scratched. I remember doing one for Jay over at Jay's Vintage Junk years and years ago, a few years ago, and it looked like it had been in a fucking, looked like it had been at the bottom of a canal. And by the time I finished, all I did was just clean it like this. By the time I cleaned it, finished it, the thing looked brand new. It didn't look a day old. And I wouldn't mind it 50 odd years old. See, we don't want to go too far. If we go too far, we'll end up having to repaint the bloody armour and stuff. So we don't want to do that. But we do want to there you go. That's a lot better. Now if I can just, I mean, it's just stained, just marks really, it won't come off. You've got a couple of scratches. Got a couple of scratches here and there. That's obvious. You know, it's got a few marks on it, obviously. It's going to have, innit? It's going to have. Oops. Let's clip that back down. There we go. So that there needs to go. There we go. Lock that back into there. There you go. There you go. Tell you what, guys. I hope that fucking is not permanent, because that looks like it ain't going to come off. I hope it's not permanently scratched out. There you go. That's alright, that's acceptable. See, they're better if you can fucking clean them. You know, we can make them look a bit nicer. Yeah, that's looking good, that. I mean, ooh, look at that. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll tell you what. That is a lot better. Yeah. There you go. Now, do the same on the base plate, but only lightly, just so it takes off. We don't want to take any of the writing off. Get that off there. Get that off there. See, that's been deeply scratched, so I'm not going to get that off. Let's get that off. See, we're not going to get that off. But I don't want to ruin these stickers if I can help it. Might have to clean these. Might end up ruining the stickers. I don't want to. See, we've got see, if I wipe that now, you'll actually see the difference. Look at that. The difference there. It'd be nice if we could get them off, but I don't want to run the risk of ruining them. But there's your difference. Right. And we're actually using a used scouring pad here. This is not a new one. This has already been used. So it's not as rough. Let's get the turntable off. Get the turntable off. What's the idler like on it? Good idler, look at that. Let's get the turntable off. I'll tell you something about these guys. These centre spindles for the Auto Slim. Nothing else fits them. I think this had a different clip put on. Not the correct clip, this. Nope. This is not the right clip. Oh yeah, it is. It's a slightly different one to what was. It is. There you go. Drop that in there for a minute. I don't know where it's gone. Oops. Need to get that back. There it is. That'll need to be re-glued on. Did the other one fall off? No, just the one. Right. And this is all nice and loose. Look at that. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's how we like them. Is that seized? No. Don't know where this has been, but it's been somewhere good. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if the stickers come off, they come off. But what do look nice in these, to wipe some of the shit off while we're going down and we can see where we've done. What look nice in these guys is the duck egg blue colour deck. They're a nice deck then. Right. Alright. So we'll go. I mean, we're going to have to go over the stickers anyway. I'll get the. See, because we've got this here, see. I mean, let's try around the side here. try and do something about. I don't want to. Let's go around this way now. See, that all comes off, you just got to do it gently. You could, luckily with Garrard, they put plenty of paint on the bloody things. Not like BSR. Because we'll polish this up, you see. And we've got a few scratches there, so we'll try and, there you go. Try and polish them out, there you go. Now, I mean, we're not going to get it 100% mint, but I mean, it's like there's one there, a scratch there, we're not going to get that out. But if we can just, I want to go down this side again. See, the idea that it just takes a little bit of the paint, which takes the shit with it. Now go around the back there, because we haven't done that, have we? And that bit there's plastic. Let's put the arm down. That bit there's plastic, I think. These are plastic or cast. Let's turn that soldering iron off because we're done with that for tonight. Yeah, I think we're going to be stuck. No, it's cast. I thought it was plastic. It's cast. It's basically white metal. Good old pot metal. But that's how, you know, when they're this bad, yeah, when they're actually this bad, you can actually feel the grating on them. That there's nice and smooth. But you can actually feel the grating on them. I'm not bothered about inside there. We'll clean it, but right. See, a lot of that now will wash off now because we've got to the main stage of it. So a lot of this will wipe off now. Right. Clean the top of the queuing lead, the top of the control arm. See, that will clean off there now. That will polish off there now because we've already been on there and loosened all the crap. So, and that looked terrible before. Some of it we can just do it with a bit of spit and polish. You know, some of it we can do that and just clean it. It's only where we've got like bits that look like rust. I mean, look at that there. I mean, this is I'm really happy with the way that's turned out. Oh, that's coming out lovely, that. And that there looks like it's scratched, but it's not, because it will wipe off. So maybe not. That's paint's a bit thin there, but that being said, you know, if I just get this and then just go like that and wipe that very quickly. See, that's just not thin paint. Actually where it's where the actual blue is, you know, not label that's come off. Alright, so if I now wipe that, see, that's it. And I thought the paint had gone thin there, it hadn't. Now I can rest that on its back. Now we can use the and that's just general dirt down there, which is coming out. That's not bad. That's pretty much clean now, that. I think we knocked the spring off. No, we haven't. Now what we'll do next, we'll use this side of the sponge to clean around the mechanism there. So use that side of the sponge to clean around that side. See, we get all the crap off. There you go. That'll do us. That'll do. Get the cloth. Wipe all this lot out. Wipe the... See, this will polish up, we'll have to polish this. Right. Get the air out. Get that shit out of there. Look at that. That's what you need out of there. All that rubbish. There we go. Right. Let's just polish this up here. We'll go over this with a detergent. I just want to get a heads up. Guys, that is now not bad. There you go. That is now ready. That is now ready to be serviced. So well, let's service. What we'll do the top as usual. There you go. Alright, so we'll do the top as usual. Oh. Right. Well, that doesn't have to come off that because that is not seized. That's perfect. So we don't have to take the actuation pawl off that. And all we do is just take this round. There you go, maybe a bit more grease. There you go. Bit of grease on the hole. There you go. That's that sorted. Now let's do the washers. Give the washers a clean. Perfect. Do the thrust bearing. Clean that. There's not much fucking grease in that either. Just repack that. There's fuck all in it. We'll just repack that, guys. Snout in it. It's completely dry. We'll just repack it. Didn't even wash it because there was no point. Because it weren't even nothing in it. There we go. Get the other thrust washer. Like its mate. Spotless. Yep. Put that on there. There you go. That'll be, where's my clip? There it is. In. Right, I'm happy with the way that's come up. That was absolutely filthy. Right. Put a bit of oil the top bearing of the motor. There you go. Oil. There you go, one drop on the idler. We will clean the idler. Put that on there. Do you know something, guys? These auto slims are fucking beautiful mechanisms. I love them. There we go. This idler's good. That's it. That's the top surfaced. Serviced. Not surfaced. That a wipe. Clean the turntable. See, we've still got plenty of IPA in the sponge to do the turntable. There you go. That round there. Clean that. We need to glue that back on at some point. Right. Get some oil, and there you go. Just a drop on the shaft. Nice and tight the idler. If you can't push it backwards, it's got plenty of torque. These clips go on a certain way. The flat edge goes towards me and it sits in a groove. That's it. It just plops into there. Hang on. I say that. It just goes into there. There you go. Then the centre spindle. Oh. That's designed to lock into place. Let's take the rubber off a minute because I think that clip could be a bit tighter. We'll take the rubber off and we can clean all this as well. Phew, look at that. It's disgusting. It's just years of build-up though. I mean, it's just years of build-up really. Years of rubbish building up on it. It's just, that's all it is. And just wipe everything down. So you just probably do that with my tongue. Yeah, look at that. Get the last bit with your tongue. Just a bit of, yeah, get that. Yeah, we've got that corner there to do. Might not be able to get that with it. Yeah, it's taking its time, but it's getting there. It's getting there, it's getting there. Yeah, that'll do for now. Now let's take the clip out. What I like to do is tighten these clips. Just right in the jaws there. That's it. And remember the flat end goes in that way. That's it. Then we take our spindle wherever we put it. Remember, never lose this, because if you lose this, then you're looking at about 30 quid. Some fucker will charge you 30 quid. See, that's now as tight. That's tight now, which is what you want. Now what we can do, this rubber's nice. The next rubber, next piece in. There we go. This rubber's lovely and supple still. And not all these rubbers have survived. We've got to put the Auto Slim Garrard badge or whatever it says back in there. And now we'll just try it. Give it a quick try. We are going to service the other side. Yeah. And that's why, because that's a bit sticky. So basically what we've done, so what we need to do is get the give that a clean there, give that a clean, give that a white there. Now it should, see, that's not supposed to stick. It won't in a minute. There, that's all it was. Yeah. Put some on the speed selector. Unit doesn't need cleaning because it's spotless. We'll put some on there. Now we'll test the speeds. Oh yes. Like butter. That's perfect. So now we'll just go around with the oil all the pivot points. Bit much on that. Don't matter. Like there. Right. There we go. Now just drop a bit down there. And you can actually get to the oiling sponge just on this motor. There you go. Managed to get to the oiling sponge. Now, put that back. Whoops. Now, connect these to the safe block. Doesn't matter which. That one up there. That one there. There's my plug. I think that's the plug. That's the plug for my safe block. In it goes. That's on 16. Right, let's just put a record on to test. Oh, hang on. 78. Perfect. Right. All that bothers me now is this fucking tape around these fucking wires. It shouldn't be there. I mean, somebody's put that there to jam it up into there, but well, there we are. I hope these not been joined. Please don't have been joined. Phew. The tape is certainly knackered anyway, look at that. There you go. No, it's not knackered, guys. It's not joined, guys, look. It's proper wires. Oh, thank God for that. Now let's see what we can put up there. Now, the actual wire is supposed to go behind that thing. that behind there, which I've got it behind, put one of them behind. I can get all the wires behind there. If I can get all them behind there, if I can get all them behind there, guys, I can mix up a little bit of epoxy and just put a little bit of epoxy up there, like that. Now if I mix up a little bit of epoxy, this is the hardener. That's the hardener. Make sure you put the right lids back on the right ones. And this is the resin. I don't know. I wonder if you left it exposed, would it actually go hard? I don't know. But what we're going to do, we're going to do it in a way where, get that out of the way, and what we'll do, we'll that's one in. I'll get a bit more in there. See, that way if we do that, they won't come off. Hang on, that one's come out. Get back in there. That's it. So what we can do, we can get see, they come all the way up there. That's no problem, that's come back through there again, so that needs to go back. There you go. Now I'll get a bit more of this. Good thing about this stuff is it's the fact that it doesn't go fucking hard straight away. Alright, so if I can leave that, get that up there for a minute, wipe the excess off, there we go. Push that back in because the fucking white wires come out. There you go, put that there. And if I could find something to put round that, to just hold them wires up there, that'd be brilliant. If I can just find something to just just get that there. Make sure we're not pulling too far up the wires. No, we're okay. I don't want to make sure the wires are too tight. Let's just double check that. See, that's come up there. So that's... Need to stick that down later. Now, that's better. Let's bring these down a bit if I can. It's getting your fucking hands on them. There you go. That's it. That's where we want them. Now, don't you dare move back up there. That's where we want them. Really. Right. So. I wonder if I could just lean it back. Yeah. Put a bit of oil on that there, the mechanism for adjusting the weight. Only a little bit, that's all it needs. Yeah, then we can adjust the weight. Yeah. That needs to be sellotaped back down. That's it. That's it. Perfect. That's where we need it. Because that has to go under there. So we need to put some new tape down or something for that. Keep the wires, there we go, that's it. That's how it should be. Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah. Now they won't catch anywhere now. Should be a rubber grommet in there. I'm sure we can find something to go in there. We can do something about that. There should be another one there. Well, maybe not there because you can't get... Yeah, they should. Right, so what we've managed to do, guys, we've sorted this deck out. That's transit screws bent. That's it. Right. So we've sorted this out. We've got the wires back there where they belong. They'll all stick in place. So you can't use heat shrink because it's too compressible. There's our other, what do you call it there? 220, 200, 240 volts, 250 volts, 0.07 amp, 10 watts. Yeah. So it draws 10 watts from your electric meter, this thing. Yeah. I'm pretty pleased with the way this is turning out. We're ending up with a good, we're going to end up with a good auto, we'll end up with a good auto slim. It still needs a bit of polishing here and there. But yeah, let's just make sure that that's, yeah. Yeah, the black's popped out, it's popped the black. That's it. And make sure it's in. Yep, that's good. Yeah. That's all sorted. And the wires that we don't use, we can tuck out of the way behind the cartridge. We can find somewhere to stash those. Yeah. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. We'll call this one part 1. I'm not going to mess about with loading it now because it's time for bed. What time is it? 12:20, half past 12 actually. So it's time for me and little fella to go to bed. Right. We'll be back this way tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much. Bye for now.